Well, it might have just totally killed itself. Oh,
Good luck.
there's some mechanism that's
God
busted,
bless
Brian.
you.
There's some mechanism that's busted in here. Okay, bye, Brian. Have a great night.
Bye.
Hello. I'm not playing any music right now. Maybe I should. Maybe I should play some music. I don't really want to. I don't really want to play any music, so we'll just turn this off. There we go. Okay. VCR. It's having some problems over here, baby. There is a mechanical issue at hand. And I am trying to figure out what it is because look at that. Pushing it. Nothing happening. And I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to begin with that. Oh, is it this? No. Wait, maybe it is this. No, that's just a. I'm not doing anything. It's doing it itself. Hands off. See? Oh, what is that? Just cheating on camera. That's better. Oh. Why do I have like a weird line on my. What's going on here? Okay, we'll just go like that, I guess. There we go. Um, cut. I don't even know where to begin. I honestly. I mean, like. I wonder if it's this. Oh. It's not this. It's not this wire. Though I am worried that that has something to do with it. And I'm not 100% sure that's something I can fix because it is tied to the same chip that has the motor that brings this thing in. So that's not great. This worked briefly last time, even after I ripped that wire out. So I'm wondering. Hello. Stay! No. Ah, man. Looks like the rubber bands are still in there, though. That's good. Oh, I also did bypass the whole huge flywheel last time. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I wonder if there's just like something stuck in these gears down here. I really don't want to take those out. I don't even know where to begin here, but let's take just that screw out and see what happens. I don't know. Here we go. Ugh. One thing I don't like about this is the. There we go. It's a little better. Okay, what happens if I take this screw out? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, wait. No, the screw's attached to this. Can I take this piece out? What's this piece? See how much I can remove from the VCR and still have it work. See how much I can dismantle it and still call it a VCR. Goodbye. Don't know what that is. Well, I mean, I do, but not anymore. Ooh, greasy. Ew. Better place for my screws. Better put this tape in. Okay, so when I push this in, this guy turns. Can I get you closer? I can't. It's my own fault. What stops this, though? Where is the tension? It's not on the left side. It's definitely on the right side. So it's definitely amongst these gears. And I think... Oh, maybe it's just that. Hang on. There's a little... Oh, shoot. It's totally this. Hold up. Check this out. There's a little doodad right there. This guy right here feels really loose and like it's in not anywhere it's supposed to be. That's what it feels like. Oop, I can just kind of move it around. It's probably not supposed to happen, right? Put that there. You got a wire in your face. There we go. Something to poke at that with. Yeah, this thing right here. This is in the wrong place. Right there. That's what's going on. I'm almost sure of it now. Maybe not. Maybe that just lives there. Oh, jeez. So greasy. So greasy. Such grease. It's in a really inconvenient position. Get better light in there. Yeah. I think maybe it's just supposed to hook onto there. I think it's kind of just set back in the wrong location. I think it's supposed to just... it's still not a great view. Here, we can do it like... Just prop it up inside the... Hang on. I can turn the phone upside down. Shove it in the mechanics of the... Okay, let's put that... Oh, it's going to crunch it though, I bet. Yep, crunch. God, it's behind that little thing. This is terrifying. Okay, no, that won't focus. Nope. This guy's really in the way. Okay, well, anyway. I think... Okay, so this guy right here... This is impossible. I think it's kind of just out of place. It's just a little bit out of alignment, so I'm going to try and fix it. I don't know how or why or what or who, but here I am. No one else is going to do it, I guess. Boy, that's greasy too. Why is that greasy? There's so much grease in here. Why would there be grease right there? Hold on. Why would there be grease right there? It's on the tape here too. Why would there be grease there? Okay, well, I'll clean that later. And see, it doesn't really feel like it moves though. This feels chunky too. This feels out of whack. This little guy here. Oh, that's why. It's just because it's in a little bit. That does that. feel like I'm missing like a spring, you know? This one, no, this one doesn't do anything either. I don't know what these guys are for. Oh, that's just a locking mechanism to keep it from going in. Oh, it is that. Oh, you can't see anything. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't know what's flip. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but it still stops right there. But I think it stops there because of that piece I was noticing. Okay, if I go there and then hit this. Wait, let me put a tape in, see if that does anything. That's why I wish I had a clear tape. I feel like if I had a clear cassette. So that goes there. No, I'm going to put it in. There we go, then hit eject. There we go, okay. See, I can't see anything now. Wish I had a clear cassette so that I could see what's going on in there. I'm getting fucking tar all over this shirt now. Well, now it's a work shirt. Yeah, that's gotta be in the wrong place. No, this isn't like a rigid piece though. It wouldn't be. It would bend. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. Did I get a message? Probably not. It's very unlikely. Oh, maybe it was just Brian's stream ending or something. Okay, well, oh well. By getting rid of some unnecessary windows. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Okay. Back to this. I don't need this opening there. Or this, for that matter, goodbye. Okay. Anyway. Where was I? Nowhere. It was nowhere. We're just going to move that down so it's flush there. That's better. Okay. Okay, so it's trying to engage automatically, and these little pins are keeping it from doing so. I wonder if I could just remove those springs. If I just remove those springs, it's entirely possible that this thing will cease to function the way it's supposed to, but already doesn't. Oh, look at the pile of garbage you can see behind me. That's cool. It's cool. Still moving in. Better needle nose pliers. And to clean my desk off. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Remove a couple of springs that I don't think are integral. Again, remove as much as I can while still being able to call it a VCR. Don't want to lose these springs. Just in case for some reason. Oh, that's going to be hard to get off. Okay, I'll get it off the top. Okay. Oh, and I dropped it into the VCR. Just went, doop, it just went, came off of here, went right in a hole, right below it. Okay, well, get that out next time. That's fun. This one's a little tougher, though. It's a little bit more hidden. Oh, but now there's... Oh, I bet I can just lock that in place. Yeah, I can just get that off and it will never go back up now. Right? Yeah, that'll just be down forever. That's fine. I think these little springs, there's these little... Just turn it off. Just turn it off. Just turn off. Whatever. There's these little springs, these little latches on either side that... I think it's like so the deck won't engage, it won't go in unless there's a tape, a cassette pressing those little pins forward. But I'm not messing around with this. Let's plug this back in. Sorry, I had to plug in my phone, which is this camera. Shout out to Apple. Didn't lose that spring, but I will. Okay, now those guys are just disengaged the whole time. Okay, don't have to worry about that. That's a little better. A little better. Okay, so those weren't the issue. I mean, you know. See? Wow, that's a weird one. Alright, so something is stuck in... Something is... What the flip? The thing's not even down. What? Hey, there's a little contact right there. I don't know if that does anything. Okay, that's a weird one. How about if I press eject? Unload. Bring it back and eject. Okay, get tape in here real quick. That was a cool one. That was a cool... Oh. 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 Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh. Yeah. I hate this cord. I hate it with a passion. Okay, so if I put a tape in it, it doesn't work. But if I don't put a tape in it, it'll engage itself and start running. So, cool. I have a ghost in the machine. I have a ghost in my VCR. There's a ghost living in my VCR. Maybe I should put the camera... Maybe I should attach it on that side. Over there. Because right now it's attached like up there. Maybe I should put it over there. Because my computer's not over there anymore. My computer's over there now. Okay. Well... I'm pretty worried it's this little cord right here. I'm pretty worried it's this guy. And it's like... It can't set... Because this is like a... This is like a little LED sensor that runs from this pin right here. I believe that runs... I think out of the pin in the middle. Hang on, I can look at this. No, this is the LED. Okay, so it runs out of here and into this guy right here. There's this little like tower. Oh God, I need a better angle. just a little tower right here in the middle that I think is just kind of senses if there's a tape in. I think it just senses if there's a tape in place. I can't get this in. Oh, because there's a little hole there. No, but that wouldn't make any sense. Maybe. Nothing makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the wildest part, though. That right there. That's wackadoo. Don't know how to get this crap out of here. I don't think I can. Without disassembling much more of this, which I don't really want to do because I will not remember how to put it back together. Will not remember how to put it back together. Will not possibly figure that out again. There we go. That's very slightly better. And now my hair won't get in the way when I lean over. Though I do still think that little piece is a little messed up. I don't think that's supposed to be there. But I also don't know how to get to it so that I can attempt to fix it or figure out what's wrong with it. I didn't do anything. If I could just get a tape in there... then I could... I don't even know what I could do. Is this? Look, it's running. Looks good. Oh, hello. What button did I press? Oof. Not great. Not great on that. That doesn't look good. Do I press stop? Okay, so it thinks there's a tape in there right now. It straight up thinks there's a tape in there. Again, cool. Where's the spring for this guy? It's there. And there. I cannot get to that, but can I sneak a tape in underneath it? No, I can't. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get the tape in. I hate this thing. Ow. Gear got me. I hate this thing. Can I just check? No, there's no way to get the tape in underneath this thing. Also, because then it would get crushed by this, were this to actually go in. But that's not what happens. That's not what happens. What happens is it sits like this for a while, and then it goes in. Okay, let's grab this. See if I can pull it back to where I think it might be supposed to go. No, that feels pretty solidly connected. No, it's definitely not, though. I don't want to just yank on a piece of metal in here, but... Power off. Power off. Power button doesn't work, which means it's stuck in some kind of weird loop. There we go. Off. But now this is, like, stuck forward. Ow. Just pinched myself. Yeah, you can't see anything, I'm sorry. No, I think that is where it's supposed to... Boy, it just doesn't look like it, but I think it is where it's supposed to be. It is, because that goes like that. That's why that's shaped that way. Okay, so it's not that single piece that is visible that is the problem. It's any number of pieces I can't see that are the problem. Who would have thought? Why does it send it out? See? Don't like that. Hello. Jeez, I almost blocked that. Playing fast and loose with this thing. Okay. Can I get down there at all? No, not really. See, that does that. It actually engages that in a weird way that you can't see at all, dear viewer. Can't push it in any further. There's something literally stopping it. Really does feel like it's on the right side too. The right side is stiff. The left side has a little pliability to it. I just think I messed something up last time. I feel like I dropped some piece of something somewhere, and now it's I dropped a nickel into the gears, and now they can't turn right. I like this little part right here. There's that little gray part right there where my finger is. It's actually like down here, but that little piece right there has numbers on it, as if you could increase or decrease the tension of this spring right here. There's 5 different steps to it, as if you could, like, I don't think customize is the right word, but as if you could modify this due to, I don't know, I don't even know why you would need to. Also, I don't know what that piece does, so don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it does something cool. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it makes it go faster. I think it's... here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the only broken piece right now. No, that's the wrong thing to say. This is the only piece that's different. See, but it was working when this was broken last time, too. This is the only piece that is more different from the last time I fixed it. This looks weird from this angle. Also, look how sharp that camera is. Look at that. Look at that. Such detail. Technology these days. If I could get this little chunk out, I might be able to stick this wire back in, and definitely I know how to solder. The soldering in my iron in my drawer is a sign that I know what I'm doing when it comes to soldering. But I have to pull the whole freaking thing out. I can't pull the whole freaking thing out because of the board that's underneath it. But I still don't know. No, because it's screwed into the board. That's why I can't pull it out, because it's screwed into the board. I have to take it out. Like I was doing last time, I have to flip it over. I have to take the board out. Detach this from the board. Then maybe I don't think I'd be able to, but then, in theory, with a couple of disconnections of wires, I'd be able to lift this out. But boy, oh boy, I don't. What is that? Why would it just be randomly firing? There's nothing. There's no. There's. Okay. Okay. From what I know of the VCR, which is 1/2 of 1% of its entire capacity, or one's entire capacity to understand this thing. Of what I know of the VCR, the issue that I'm having right now is likely a mechanical one. And I know that, I assume that, one, because all these computer chips are not computers, right? They are the data processing to play video and also record whatever UHV signals to memory so that you can switch channels on this box, right? Like as like I'm assuming like an antenna cable box, I guess is what this would be like. Whatever, we're gonna call it that because I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna figure out what it is. But all of these chips here are to process, yeah, because that's memory right there. So that's part of this. All these chips here are to process that, reading this stuff and projecting it into my TV. Those are all the right words. There's no computer in here, I don't think. There's no processor in here that is recognizing, other than the built-in failsafes, which certainly exist, there's no processor in here that's recognizing that there is an issue and saying, no, don't, there's an issue, right? There are mechanical failsafes probably built in so that they can't, so that it won't break itself, right? So that it won't break itself, so that it won't run without something in it. But it's running without something in it, which means the mechanical failsafes aren't recognizing that there is something wrong, which likely means, but something is wrong. It's that A, tape won't go in, and B, it's running even when this shelf, when the tape shelf isn't even engaged. And also that's engaging backwards. Why is it doing that? That's the other weird thing. Because it holds it open so it doesn't catch. Because that's attached to that, definitely. So what that tells me, if it's running even though mechanically it's not being told to run, that means some pin or latch or spring or whatever is stuck in engaged mode. And that tells the electrical components that it is allowed to run, right? Because there's some mechanical facet, what's the word, component that shouldn't be engaged but is. And so it's saying like, oh, that's engaged, so we can go. But it only engages sometimes, which means maybe that there are other mechanical failsafes that are functioning correctly, but it's confused because there's one that is functioning incorrectly. And so maybe it doesn't quite know what to do, which seems like logic, and that requires processing to understand what the logic is telling it to do. So I'm contradicting what I said at the beginning, which is this thing isn't smart enough to understand that. Which just goes to no. Hang on one second. Let me just. Did I get rid of that? There we go. And there we go. The problem is I have no idea what I'm doing. Remember. I'm gonna lower that just a little bit. We don't need to see the bottom of the G, right? The real problem is I have no idea what I'm doing. But nonetheless, here I am. The thing's on. It hasn't moved in a while, which is interesting. I hate this thing. I think this thing's the problem, though. I really do think. I don't know what else. This is one of those fail safes, right? This is exactly what this is. I can look up what that does. Let's go over here. And let's see what this thing looks like. Okay, VCR LED sensor in, I don't know, cassette platform. Lots of words that shouldn't be used. How do you VCRs recognize beginning and end? Is that all that's for? Because that would be stupid. No, it's not. It blocks the LED. When the tape is in there, it goes into this. You can't see. It goes, yeah, you can. It goes into this hole right here, right? I'm pretty sure it goes into that hole. Yeah, it goes into this hole. This thing right here, it goes into this hole right here. And so it blocks. Wait. Yeah, it blocks the LED from seeing itself. It blocks the sensor. It blocks the LED from the sensor. So the LED can't contact the sensor, which tells it there is a tape in place. Let's try something else. Hang on. That is stop. Okay, eject. Okay, no tape is in. Press play, nothing happens. Press play, nothing happens. Eject. Okay. That's on there. That's just doing it on its own. I'm not pressing anything. Okay. So yeah, this is barely in, but it thinks there's a tape installed. And I press what I thought was the start button. Let's play. That's... What is that? Let's play. That's... Oh, that's record. That's stop. Just pause. Yeah, you can hear the pause. That's fast forward, that's rewind. Right? Oh, no, that's fast forward, that's rewind. What's this button? It's... Let's see. That is... Oh, FHD, which I don't know what that does because it's not full HD. When I press stop, it stops. Okay, good. Hey, when I press stop, it stops. That's a good sign. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But it still thinks there's a tape in there because stop doesn't eject the tape. Let's press stop again. That's all working great. That's all working really good. I love that. And by good, I mean it functions. So really the issue here is just this guy can't go down. That's the whole issue. This guy's stuck up here for some reason. So why doesn't this engage further and go down more? I can get it to here on its own, or like I can get it to here, but then it doesn't continue down into the thing. If I hit eject here and then do this, can I press play? No, okay, covering the little LED thing doesn't do anything. So, good. I'm off the LED thing for now. I'm gonna put this screw back in, because I don't want this thing to completely wang itself out of whack just because I removed this one screw that's holding these two pieces together. Just gonna put this back in. I don't know, it wasn't breaking anything. I don't like that wasn't there anymore. Okay. Okay. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. Okay, there's a whole thing there that goes back when that's there. That's interesting. Problem is I can't freaking see in here. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it just smells so bad. Oh, man. Alright, I'm taking these screws out. I'm taking these dang screws out. I need more room on my desk. One. Oh my god. It's longer than I thought. Longer than I thought. One. Two. Oops. Two. Doing all this with the power on, by the way. Two. Ooh. Okay, well, there's the third one there. Eat that. Be magnetic. Be magnetic. Oh my god. Oh! Okay, it's very minorly magnetic, but not nearly enough. That's why I have tweezers. Don't get a screw caught in the gears. Okay, I think that was the three that hold this freaking thing that holds this on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold your horses. Hang on. Hold on there. I didn't realize that held that to that. Oh, nothing holds that to that. Oh, it's this screw. I screwed the wrong one. But this is interesting nonetheless, because it's this whole piece. If I could find the other side of this, I could just take this whole thing off. Ooh, maybe I can get that out. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I think that's this. There's no good way to unscrew something on camera. The weakest magnets, come on. Oh, no, it's stuck to an actual magnet. That's not gonna work. That's not, there we go. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God, thank goodness. Okay, hang on. That's that. Let's go over here. Get this guy out. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Here's what that tells me, is that there's a common enough issue here that needs to come out. However, thank you, Lord. Thank you, oh Lord. You know what that means? You know what that means, friends? Potentially. No, just stop. There's nothing to rewind. Potentially what the... Stop. Eject. Okay, we're going to have to work on that. However, what this means, maybe... I don't want to break the thing, but I might be able to just lower this onto here. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. Oh, it's off. Okay, let's take this out first. Power on. Don't break everything. Ooh. It goes right there. Nothing holding it in, but that's okay. Wait, is it off again? Power on. Ooh. Okay, it's on. Play. Dang. I had it working a second ago. Pressing the play button. You can't see. It's off again. That's it turning off. That's what that is. It's because there's nothing plugged into here. It's freaking out because there's nothing plugged into there, I bet. Okay, hang on. Let's take a look at this real quick. Oh god, it's stuck on a wire. It's stuck. Okay. Let's flip this freaking thing over now. Get that out of there. Turn this off. It's off. Okay, good. Okay, so here's what we're working on here. It's this little gearbox. Oh, and there's that piece that I thought might be broken. And I think it is still... Oh! And I just fixed it. And I just put it back exactly where it needs to go. And I think that may have been the whole... I think that actually may have been the whole issue. Okay, hang on. Let's just see what happens. Goes right there. Probably shouldn't run this without screwing it in, but we're going to anyway. I'll hold it down with my hands. Okay, turn it on. Oh, that's why. That's probably why. Oh, okay, screws. I think that may have actually been the entire issue. I think I just... I'm going to put some screws in. Let's just put some screws in, see what happens. Put some screws and stop fucking around. Put a couple screws and see what happens. Yeah, dropping screws. Just dropping them. Don't know if the screws... Sorry. Don't know if the screws are going to the right places. Don't care right now. I think they're all the same size screw for the most part. But I think that they are... that's in the wrong place. There we go. Interesting. They're all the same size screw generally. But I think they're all different lengths. I mean, they're different screws. Ooh, hello. Are you screwed? Yeah, you're screwed in. I think that was supposed to be a shorter screw, maybe. Okay. Dang it, still not... Okay, well... Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh. Oh. Going without it. No, don't do that again. Okay. I think I need to put these springs back on. But I only have one of them. Where's the other spring? Where's my crappy flashlight? It's like a little flashlight. So this dumb thing. My emergency flashlight. Literal emergency kit flashlight. How's my hair look? How's my head look? Yeah, it fell down in that hole right there. That's a bad place for it to fall, I'll tell you. the worst flashlight for this. Dang it, we were onto something there. Okay, I'm going back. Going backwards, take it apart, put it back together, take it apart, put it back together. Turn off. It doesn't turn off anymore. Just unplug this, see what happens. Off. Sorry if you're the wrong screw. Sorry if you're the wrong screw. Gotta be the wrong screw. They're shorter screws. Definitely. Taking this guy off again. Just for fun. Goodbye. Work that time. Gonna hit eject. Gotta put a tape on. In definitely the right place. And now it doesn't work. Ooh. Is it because it's off? Yes. It works once. I should really put the front back on this. Just like it. Can I just stick this on? Just goes right here. Just little hooks right there. There we go. That's better. It's prettier. Okay, power. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Really stupid. Dumb, stupid. Look at this real quick. Wait for it to turn off. Okay, it's off. Okay, we're gonna look at this sincerely for a second. And by sincerely, I mean for a minute. Okay, this is, I believe, once again in the right place. No, oh, it's not. Oh, okay, that's snapped out of place again. Because that little pin is definitely supposed to go in there. Okay, so in here, focus up, focus up. Come on, gauge your other thing. All right, this guy right here, there's a little pin right there that's supposed to slot in to a little piece right there, but it's not. I think there's actually another. Oh, you know what it is? I think that pin might go all the way over there. Can I move that pin? It's attached to this gear, which is in turn attached to that spring. It's a whole bunch of gears. It's this, and it's the motor. It's the motor is really what it is. Okay, let's do something stupid. Which is plug this in without doing any attaching it to anything. That should probably be okay, right? This is terrifying. Runs, if that's plugged in. Just hit eject. Hey. Hello. Okay, still moves. Shouldn't hold on to gears. Okay, we're looking right here. This is what we're looking at. I don't know if that's supposed to go... Boy, I wish I could show you better. I don't think it's... Well... I don't know if it is supposed to get over that little hook there. I don't think it can even go down, because it's not going to pull on that. 'Cause that's not supposed to go anywhere. But, now we have that. Just with that in there. So at least have a little fun. Don't start rewinding. Good. Let's try this again. No, I can't get it in. Fuck. There it is. Engage. That's incredible. Look at that. If it runs, if I can run it by hand, it won't stall out and quit. How dumb is that? Can I go backwards? Nope. Look at that. Oh, it's really stiff. I wonder if I could, like, disengage the spool underneath. Spool's the wrong word. The mounting peg. Peg might work. If I could disengage, like, the peg. That's kind of cool. That's a little cool. That's a little cool. Yeah, this thing is, there's a mechanical issue with this, which I feel like I should be able to fix. Like, I feel like we should be able to see what's going on there. I really think that's supposed to hook on there. These gears are nice and greased up still. Nice and greasy. This is just a little turning thing, and there's a little locking washer right there. I can take that off, but I don't want to because that's holding all that together. I really shouldn't take that off. Yeah, it's just the... What does the motor run? The motor runs that, which runs that. And then, yeah, I think this is the little... I think this right here, these two things go into these little boxes which are hooked into the board here. And I think that those are what kind of... What did I just touch? I think these kind of not control, but it looks like there's little switches in here. Yeah, they push and they tell the thing what position things are in. I don't, to what effect I have no idea. But nonetheless, we have come out on top because we can do whatever we want now. Time to take out this new VHS that I found at the record store, which is a Emmy, I think it's an Emmy screener. I think it's an Emmy screener for a documentary on the making of Star Wars that came out. I mean, A&E existed, so sometime in the 80s or 90s, right? Oh my god, 2005? My bad. Nubby dog. This is locked, though. I can't automatically, I can't run this by hand. So other tapes won't work, probably, right? Do not touch the tape inside here, it says. Good. See what happens. It's just not strong enough to turn it. It's just not strong enough. And it stops automatically because of that. And I think that's because I don't have the flywheel attached. I honestly think it's because I don't have I guess it's because I don't have a flywheel attached. I don't know. Here's what we can do. Go in here, get it playing, put it in pause. Then I want to eject when nothing moves. See? Yeah, well, it's cool. Heck yeah. Can I advance it while it's in pause? I sure can. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, this is neat. Again, how much of this can I remove and still have it be a VCR? That's kind of the game that I'm playing with this. But I would really like it if it actually functioned here. That would just make things a little easier. So I didn't have to sort of have it in pieces. I'm not going to put any of these other pieces back. Other than this thing here, I'm not putting anything else back on, too. If I can take a piece off and it still runs, that piece stays off. I will strip this thing down to its bare parts, and if it still runs, it will stay that way. And I'll put it in a cardboard box so that it doesn't get dusty while I press play. But this guy here, and the problem is too, because it's attached to the motor, I can't do anything if it's off, right? Like, I can't spin the motor myself, right? Like, I can't spin the motor myself. Yeah, this is just attached to this, which is attached to that, which is attached to that. So that is just that, which means that's the wheel that's turning the gears. Oh, but that's also on that. Oh, because these two need to be in sync. Oof. Probably shouldn't have touched that to that. All right, let's stop this. See, that goes in on eject and then pops out on not eject. Inject, I guess is the word. I don't know what this one does though. That's that box, which I guess means that's ejected. When this little black box here is down, that means ejected. When it's up, it's not ejected, I guess. But I don't know what this little... I assume this box will go all the way in once the tape once the deck comes all the way out and goes down, I assume this one will be like tape engaged and that'll press in. Which, frankly, if I just do that, maybe not. Nothing happens when I press that in. It still just plays. Wish I could get that spring out now. Where's that spring? I can get a much better view on it. Spring? Where are you? Tiny little green spring against a big old green circuit board. Sorry about my head and hair. Have fun looking at the back of my head for a second. Oh, right down there. Just rolled somewhere. Just rolled somewhere in there. I'm doing the other screw that holds the whole thing in. Because I think that's sort of the last piece holding all this together. That is really loose right there. That's interesting. Yeah, but I can't get it out because there's wires attached to the bottom. That's as far as that comes out. Oh, I turned it off. Probably a good thing. I'm just trying to get this spring out. Audio block. You're an audio block. Cannot see. No way. I might be done with this for the night. Might be done for the night. Unplug this for a second so you can just take a look at it. Yeah, again, without knowing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to glean what the issue is. See, I can turn it. Look at that. Oh, because it's just this. Oh, see, I got it back in place. That does go there. No. No. No, it doesn't. Turn the gears. Really heavy spring on these guys. I think it's these. Yeah, it's these. There's these two round springs around the whole thing, around the these two white gears here. These springs around the whole thing, which I think just means I don't know exactly why those would just fire back. You know. What's this do? Oh, it just keeps the tape from coming out, I think. Okay, so that goes like that. Yeah, that's normal. Why does it stop there, though? Stops right there. Why? Getting grease on my shirt? I don't care anymore. That's just the sound of the gears stopping against each other. Right? You can't hear that. You can't hear that at all. Hey, what's my mic? Which mic am I using? Here's a good question. Number one audio. I guess just my webcam? Yeah, it's my webcam. It's probably not the best. What if we just do this? Wow. Is that way better? Is that better? I have no idea. Let's check my stream. No. No. How does it sound when I talk like this? Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop beep beep. When I talk like this. Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop beep beep. When I talk like this. Pretty good. Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop beep beep. When I talk like this. Pretty good. Beep beep boop boop beep. Okay, cool. That's a little better at least. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you can't hear that. Oh, that's that hitting. That's one noise. But there's another noise. Everything functions there appropriately. That pushes that back and goes like that. Normal. Then that stops there. Maybe it's like out of sync or something, you know? Maybe something like popped off. See, because that goes, oh. Mm-hmm. See that guy right there? When I pull on that, that one goes in. I feel like it's out of sync. Okay, here's my new theory, which it's not the first time I've had the theory that things are out of sync, right? Was the tape deck too. The tape deck had the same issue. Same issue that I made up. The same issue that I've made up. Where this thing is reaching the limit of the mechanics before the piece goes all the way in. No, because it would go in sometimes. And then pop back out, right? Look how long my nose is. Look how long and pointy it is. It's not this. It's not those. Why? It's not this. That's just a little lever or lever. Yeah, I feel like it's like it reaches its mechanical limit of function, but only goes to there because it's pressing this guy down. So I'm not trying to press that guy down. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and I see in the gear. Oh, these guys are getting locked again. Alright, and my fingers are stuck. There we go. Let's move you up and out. Get a little too close and personal here. Okay, let's get this over here. Let's move this guy off over here. This thing that I hate. This thing that I really hate. Get out of my way. Might just take that off. I think I am going to take this off just so I can see. It's probably not a good idea, but just so I can see in here a little better. That's that, and then this and that. There's two more. I think they're all the same. I hope they're all the same. Hopefully the gears don't fall apart when I take this apart. Boy, that would stink, huh? Yeah, save. That would be no good. Everything falls apart. But also, then I wouldn't ever worry about this VCR again. So that's not nothing. Are these the same? Yep, they are. They are the same. Ouch. Oh, that's a tight one. But I'm strong. Very short little screws. Goodbye, pliers. Okay. Okay, here's the scary part. Here comes the fun cooker. Oof. Look at that. Okay, so nothing in these individual pieces that keeps that from happening. That's in engaged position. It comes back to there. Engaged, unengaged. Goes all the way back. So that works like mechanically, just bare bones, which means, as assumed, the issue is in the meat and potatoes of it all. Ooh, here's the other side of the LED thing too, right there. I don't think that's the issue though, because it would work if it wasn't plugged in. Okay, there's that, which fits into there. And this one fits into there. Oh, hello. It also locks into place, which is interesting. That's interesting. That locks. How is that locked up? Oh, it was just caught. And then see, the problem is I can't spin the Essing motor. Can't spin the motor. Okay. Yeah, I think the issue is that these little pins right here. Can you stand up? Can you stand up on your own? Nope, you're not. My thinking is these little pins here and here, they have little tiny push-out pins right. Focus, please. Little tiny push-out pins right here and right here that fit into this whole mechanism, this whole gear thing here, which, as we know, oh, hello. 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 There is a catch right there. Oh. 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 Where's that catching? Right there. Doesn't catch on this side, catches on... Oh, now I can't find it again. Oh, there it is. It's here. It's on this side. There's a little something over here. And reassessing my hypothesis again. Because look, right there. There's a little catch. Ooh, and I have to force it, and it won't go. It's on the far side. No, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. Is it just because I was resting on the gear? No. Oh, hello, hello, hello. There it is. Oh. It's like it rests into a position. Oh, there. There. This. This right here. This piece right here. But that... Why would that be there? What is that? And why would it... Maybe that's not the issue. Maybe that's just a coincidence. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? Why would that be doing that? Is there a piece that's missing? Okay, so here, sorry. Okay, there's a little... Right here, this guy right here, when it goes this way and engages, oh, now it's catching on this side. Oh, no, that's just this. Sorry. And this. Okay. This guy right here, when it's catching, there's a little pin right there. It was catching on that. And it looks like there's a line across where it's been rubbing a lot. Because that's not, well, it's not recent, but it's not recent. Not that recent. And see, that goes into that groove over there. It's as if, I wonder if that's all it's been the whole time. Is it just, it's a little flexed in the wrong direction. But there are screws that should be holding it in place. I don't want to have to put it all together to test it and then take it all apart if that's not the issue. The other theory, so that's one. The other theory, back to the old theory, is that these guys were sort of set in the wrong position against this mechanism here. And so it was sort of holding them wrong. That definitely feels like this, though. That little piece getting caught in there, I don't know. That kind of does feel like the whole issue. Oof. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to put this thing, even begin to put it back together. And then from there, so that goes like that, that goes like that, goes like this. I'm an idiot, I'm putting it upside down. So that goes in there, that goes in there. This goes right there. This one, where's that one go? Oh, is that one super tiny and just goes in there? Oh yeah, I think it does. It's just like a little channel for that one. I don't know why, but it's a very short little channel, which would actually make a lot of sense for the sort of larger scale of all of that. Does that one go in a channel too? I really want to get rid of this LED thing. I'm really tempted to rip it off, but I'm not going to. No, that does not go on channel. That does. And this does go in a channel right there, which I think I just got it in. There it is. Okay, so that's in there. Okay, but hold on, because it's getting stuck way before that. Okay. Way before that. So that's not it. It's getting stuck there. Hang on, that's this. And nope. Ooh, it's getting locked before that. It's getting locked before the piece even gets... I'm holding it all together. It's getting, see, it's not even to that channel yet. It's getting locked a centimeter before it gets there. And to be fair, that is, God, these stupid things. Can I take these off? Can I take those off? No, I can't. They're fairly well attached, and I think are necessary for spacing and whatnot. Okay, regardless, this is getting locked. Yeah, about a centimeter before that pin gets to that gap, these gears are getting locked up over here. Ooh, and then don't go back either. Look at that. Why would they get locked? Oh, well, that was just that. Okay, hang on. I gotta like tape these down or something because these are just killing me. These tiny little pins just need to be out. Tape. Gonna make just a little pad. I can just shove in both of these things so they stop moving altogether. I can always, and then I can just take it out if I need to. Stand on the carpet over here. Good. My wall. gonna stay there. Hopefully. It's one, and there we go. This one's a little bit harder to. But I might be able to shove it in here. It might get in the way, but we'll see. Yeah, that one just falls out. Shove it up under there. I shove it somewhere. My eyes are getting tired. My eyes are getting very tired. It's because it's bedtime. Nope, my wife is not asleep in bed. Yes, I do have a desk in my bedroom. No, it is not great for my mental health. I'm going to spend 15 minutes trying to get this guy to stay. You know, I'm done. Okay, I got one of them. That's enough. Okay, back to this guy. Back to this stupid thing. Okay, why does this lock up here? Just locks up right there. Stay. Nope, that didn't work at all. There's no way to hold that one open. There's no axis on which I could shove something in to keep it disengaged. Okay, let's see how long that lasts. Probably not very long. Okay. Heat you. Pull you in. Yeah, it just gets stuck right here. Oh, and that piece fell out. Hey, wouldn't you know it? Heat you. See, and it stops dead too. It's not like it's a gentle slowdown and then like it gets stuck. It's like totally completely stop dead. Doesn't help that that thing isn't in very tight. But actually, it doesn't make a difference. It's that little piece right there. Maybe there's like, no, because that's just that. That's all that is. And that can't have anything to do with it, right? Wouldn't that be something? No, that's not it. Okay. Let's see. Let's take this apart. Oof, but look at that. It came right off there. Maybe it is something getting... Hold on. Hold on. There's an odd hole. Right. Where's the tiny screwdriver? There's an odd hole. Right there. See that right there? Is there something that's supposed to be going in there? To stop other pieces. And like, I know this isn't turning, so it's possible that it's just not functioning. God, I can't rule that out. That is just ooh. Don't want to pull that out. That is not stopping the gears. Okay, I think I can. Oof, I gotta be really careful here though. Okay. Nothing under that one. Ooh, don't want to lose that spring. Oh, I'm making big moves. And let's just confirm. No pin under that one either. No pin there. Okay. Just making sure that there was nothing that was supposed to be going in that hole to keep shoot, that's gonna be hard to get back on. To keep I don't know, to keep something aligned in there or something like that. This is gonna be tough. This is a short spring. Get on here first. Get it on there, get it on there, and we're good to go. Okay. All right, those are in place. That pushes that pushes that. And a little grip there, but I don't think that's what it is. This still turns too, because that's on the... that's interesting. That's why that can turn. Boy, I wish this dang motor wasn't locked. Okay, there's a... Can't look behind this at all. Does this come off? Ooh, it does. Ooh, do I want to take this all apart? Oh, I kind of do. This is a mistake. I know this is a mistake, but I'm going to do it. Get that off of there. That goes there. Get this off of here. Oh, and that is going to be impossible to get back on. Oh, hello. Okay. Gentle. Holy crap. I'm making big mistakes here. No way I'm getting this back together. But am I only saying that so that I'm so much more impressed with myself when I do? It's not the first time. This goes with that one. Okay. Okay, so this is what just came out of there. This is the whole gear that's attached to the motor itself, which, pardon me, is now spinning freely. There's a lock there. Look at that. This little thing here spins. This gear on the other side. Ooh, it's going to fall off. This little gear on the other side. I can put this down. This can, not well, but can spin. Should spin on a thing with this like that. But there's this piece here that can lock it in place. And this piece fits into the sort of grooves of that, which appear to be generally all attached. Not this one, but I think that's just... I think this one on the outside isn't attached, but I don't think it's supposed to be. See, but now it doesn't turn because that's locked in place. What happens if I unlock it and put it on the outside track? Well, it still doesn't turn. Why wouldn't that turn then? Why wouldn't that turn when I put it on here? If this is unlocked, shouldn't this piece turn fine? Why isn't this one turning? It's not at the end of the thing. But the motor does turn. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm just doing it from the wrong direction then. Which is... I guess that makes sense because it's a sideways gear, so it doesn't have any tension on there. Oh, okay, that's the end of that. See, and then I can run back. Okay, so this is just the mechanism that loads and unloads the thing. So this... Oh, see, but now it's locked. Still locked. Okay, let's spin this all the way back the other way, which is going to take forever. Maybe this just slipped into the wrong position. Still turning, still turning. Oh, now this can turn. And that's it. Oh, nice. Is it hard to turn because it's hard to turn, or just because my fingers are so slippery now? Yep, just because my fingers are slippery. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can really turn. See, I can go around a couple of times. Okay, we're just going to stick it here. Let's see if we can get this hunk of junk back together. This is, oops. This goes this way. That is, yes, that one. That is a long spring. Let's get it on one. And move the spring down to 2. Sorry. Get that on 1. See, that's in place. Now we'll just move the spring down to the position it's supposed to be at. Maybe. Oh, well, first let's get this actually in place down there. Hold that there. Oof, that spring is tight. So many little things that can fail in these guys. So many little things that can just completely come apart. There we go. Okay, that's in place. And functions. Then we get this one on. Stick it on there. Stick this on here. Nope, because it goes like this. Please go on. This goes here. I lost it. Nope, 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 nope. Doing a bad job. I didn't use the tweezers for this last time. But also, my fingers are very greasy now. Can I just hook it on here? Yeah, I can. And then get it in place. Okay. Those are in place. That's all the way it's supposed to be. This goes like this. And this goes like up your butt. See, now it is going to be out of sync. Now it's 100% going to be out of sync. But that's because of my own doing. So maybe I can shock it back into the right position. That makes sense, right? Is that in the right place? Yes, that is. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay, it's still, okay. Knowing what I know now, which is nothing, I'm going to say, you can't see anything. Knowing what I know now, which is basically nothing, I'm going to say that I'm going to screw all these bits in first, is what I'm going to say. Knowing what I know now, I'm going to say that the reason... Now I'm afraid. Now I'm a little afraid. Again, knowing very little, admittedly, but now I'm afraid that all these screws. Now I'm afraid it's not working because that motor isn't functioning. And it's stopping because it is it's functioning. It's functioning as far as it can go before it relies on the motor, right? Like because I can push it in, you can push a tape in. That feels different. Hello. You can push a tape into here, right? And at that point, you can push the tape into here, and then at that point, I fucked it up. Look, now it won't go back. I've got it. Ooh, there we go. Nope, that's because of that. There we go. And now it's stuck there, which is not surprising. Because that's right. Okay, we're going to put it in and it's not going to work anymore. And that's going to be that. But let's see what happens. Where's this other screw go? There. You know what? Just for the hell of it. Goodbye. I hated that thing. Okay. Let's get our unit back. Power on. Play. I mean, that still works, which is, cool enough in its own way. If we can ever get real bands on this thing. It's not like the VCR is useless, it's just that the loading mechanism is basically useless. Let's eject. Good. Let us see now how badly I've messed this thing up. Oh, right. Hello. Forgot I put the front on. Oh, fuck. Yes, very good. Okay, that doesn't need to be attached to anything in order to, well, not technically. Doesn't need to be attached to anything in order to work. I'm going to plug it in. And we're going to watch it freak out. Ready? Eject. Good. Play. Get this piece of tape out of here. Yeah, I have. Oh, it's off. That's not a good sign. See, now I've put it out of sync. It's trying to. It was out of sync. It's still out of sync, but it was out of sync. It was the motor giving up. The motor functions fine. See? But that little... Yep, because there it's pressing. You can see it. You can't see it. You can see it. Watch. If I press eject... See that? It's like knocking those gears kind of crooked. See that? That means the motor is engaged still. And its torque is on that. And this is its zero position. When in fact, its zero position should be way back here. But now this is its zero position. This is the position where it thinks it works. You can't push it in. because, well, that's all. Can't push it in because, of course, it's got nowhere to go. Look at this. Wow, that is a ridiculous feature of this camera. Can't push it in because that doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Power off. Power off. Unplug too. I don't want that motor to be even attempting to be engaged. Okay, so really simple. All we need to do, take this thing apart again, take these guys out, and figure out what position 0 is in order to make it work, right? I think that maybe what happened to get it I don't know. I think maybe that there was some amount of human error, my error, I should say, in, I don't want to say forcing, but, jerry-rigging tapes to be accepted into this thing. That could have caused those two gears that sort of lock together, the one that has the pin that goes around the thing that has the little lock on it, that those two things that went together caused them to get out of alignment. And so now their 0 position, which is here, instead of this should be all the way here, right? Like, no, well, to be fair, I don't know what the 0 position is. Is this the... No, it's probably there, though. Because it's... Yeah, you know why? Because that would be no tape. Right? Because that would be no tape. That would be no, you can't push it in. There's no tape. So this is 0 position. So in attempting to jerry-rig these guys into place, you know what? I bet that's exactly why these little annoying pins are in here, is to keep it from going in without anything in it. That wouldn't make a difference, though. Would it? They're like timing pins almost, maybe. It's like they're there to prevent... I'm tired. They're there to prevent, like, bad stuff from happening. Yeah. Yeah, but there are times when it would go in, right? There were times when it would go in. When this would go all the way down and then disengage and come back up. So that, I think I've broken it further. I think definitely I've broken it further. 100%. Not even definitely. Just like, yes. I have broken it further. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I know, if not the extent to which I broke it, I know how I broke it. And I also know, if not the difficulty it will take to fix it, I know the theory for fixing it. Does that make sense? I don't know that I can fix it, but I know that I can attempt to fix it. I know that I broke it, but I also know how and why I broke it. It's like I know that physics works, but I don't know the equations. I know that I broke it, but I don't know the details of how I broke it. I know that there's something wrong with the VCR. What does Captain America say? It seems to run on some form of electricity, right? Like that's how I know I broke it. I know that it runs on electricity, and that the problem is with the electricity. No, I know more specific than that. I know it's with those gears, and I need to get them realigned into the right position. I don't know if that's going to fix it all the way, or if that's just going to fix it to where it was at the beginning of tonight. But regardless, that's the first step. Because that will at least get me back to square 3. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try to edit this down. I don't know what I'm going to do with that first part with Brian. Probably just have that little blip at the beginning. There was lots of us just sitting around doing nothing at all, kind of. Gotta get that spring out of there because I feel like I'm probably going to need that. Yeah, and these guys, I don't know. I feel like they sort of keep this thing in position so that if there's no tape in there, it doesn't go in because it's not going to break if there's no tape in there. So why would these be there to keep the thing from going in if there's no tape? If not to ensure that something else doesn't happen. I don't know. I'm done. Okay, we're done with the stream. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I will be streaming again whenever the hell I feel like it. Okay, sorry I went away and came back just to put some screws back in and just look the right direction. Just look the right way. Jesus. Realized a couple of things. Or didn't realize a couple of things, but confirmed this, I swear to God. Confirmed at least one issue, which is how I broke it further. I was able to, by hand, rotate the motor, right? Because the motor is on. The motor runs fine, but the single gear that it's in contact with, because of the nature of the gears, one is like this and the other is like this, right? So this one, but it's a screw. It's like this. It's like you got a wheel and then a screw like that, right? So the screw, as it turns, can turn the gears because it's a screw, but the gears can't turn the screw because it's like this. Like the gear turns like this. The screw doesn't turn like that, so it's not going to turn. There's the wrong kind of friction, right? Doesn't matter. But I was able to turn it by hand, and it goes to right there, and then it stops, and that's about halfway to the floor, to where it's supposed to be when a tape is fully engaged. And I can take it back out. It's going to be a little bit trickier to do so, I think. It takes forever too, because it's a very fine, slow little. You can't even see. You can't even see the thing turning. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's very slow, very, very slow. But what I'm thinking is, I can turn it as far as it will go in the other direction. Give me a minute. Fast forward this. Fast forward through this. Okay, it's faster if I go like this. There we go. I'm gonna get my finger dirty again, but that's fine. I already washed my hands, but whatever. No stranger to dirty fingers. Wind this as far as it will go. And when it stops, oh, it's not even, nope, still going. Still going, it's just my finger that was slipping. Camera lens is dirty. That's still moving. Still going, still going, still going. Ooh, I heard a little pop in there. I heard a little snap. Let's see where it lands. Right there. Ooh, and look, there it goes, going, engaging, and getting stuck right there, which I think is actually, I don't know why that happens. I think that was the little pop that we heard a second ago. Yep, because now it's going back again. As I turn it this way, it doesn't help that, oh, and it stopped. Wow, okay. Okay, it's spinning, just popped again. Let's go back the other way. Wait for it to stop. See, the thing's not moving at all, though. This guy's not moving at all. Oh, hello. Okay, so I don't know what this looks like. I'm sorry. I'm holding, hand camming me, finagling, manhandling this gear here. It's still turning? No, it stopped. Okay, so that is back at 0. Right there, you can tell. That's back at 0, which is a good sign, honestly. However, it is now completely stuck in this position, which isn't a good sign. Hang on. Well, all right, back to it, I guess. Thought I was done, but here we are. Here we are. Here we are. My phone's almost dead. Also, hilariously, look at this. When I unplugged it from the cheap cord I have it plugged into, the cap came off this USB-C cord, like the casing, and stuck in my phone. It was like this, right? Because it just goes right in the middle. Boop! That came right off. It's sharp. The garbage we pay for in today's world. And here I am trying to fix a relic from a bygone era. Let me put these screws back in place just to give this some stability as I wail on it. 1 and 2's down here. Oh, don't fall in a hole. Holy jeez. Where that screw went. It's gone forever. This one goes down here. At least I know I don't ever have to take all the screws out and try to get the main plate out again. And these ones, I don't remember what these screws go to. Oh, I think they go to, like, this piece here, which I don't care to put back in. Okay, so that's as solid as that goes. Okay, now that's stuck as dang hell. But if I wind this way the hell this way. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Oh, and there, now it's free again, but it's back at 0. Okay, but it stops there, but that's only because it's not engaging the thing. Okay. Here's the flip, I gotta plug it in. And I don't think this fixed it, but I think it may have fixed the error that I made earlier today, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. Yeah, okay, stops there. What happens if I turn this by hand? Ooh, while it's stuck. Did it turn back on? It did. Oh, but I'm turning it by hand. But see, it drew in. See, that's interesting. It drew in as if there was a tape halfway in there. Oh, hello. There it is going back again. I keep winding it back. Nope, see, now it's not going back that way. Up, and there it is. Okay, see? That's the weird thing. I don't know. I feel like maybe, like I was predicting, it's the alignment of the gears in here that attach directly to the motor, because they had that little channel in the middle. Can't put a tape in. And see, if I press eject, it's engaging the motor again, because it's all, yeah, that's the motor engaged right there. I can't spin it at all because it's trying to do something. Okay, and it resets to here, at which point I can turn it again. So this is position 0, which is incorrect. Okay, so didn't fix anything, but I think I have confirmed, because if I turn this by hand enough, give me a second. If I turn it by hand enough, I can get it to engage and start to go down. Give me a minute. Takes a minute. Greasy fingers again. Wiping all the grease off of here. That's probably not good. That's why it's broken, because I keep stealing its grease. Okay, see, it's really going now, because it's going down and then it stops there. And it stops there, I think, because that little notch inside the other gear, the big gear's here, the little gear's here, and it's got that lock inside there. That lock's engaged at the wrong position. I don't know why that lock engages. That's a whole other question. But the lock engages at the wrong position because it's out of alignment. Because it's out of time. Is that what a timing belt is? Probably not, right? I don't know cars. It's out of time with this piece here, which again is not entirely integral. Here's the thing that I keep going back on is like, and by keep going back on, I mean in the last 15 minutes briefly thought about, is I don't need this. I don't need this to make it work. I like this, right? Like these holders right here, because they hold the tape down when it's in there, so it doesn't bounce up because it's a little springy, right? These go in. They're supposed to go like that, so they're tight, right? So that they, well, I guess not, they're supposed to go like that, but they're springy and they shouldn't be like sprung all the way up. Anyway, I like these because they hold the tape down. But other than that, this whole piece isn't necessary. I have already proven that I can remove that and just stick a tape in there like it's a freaking reel-to-reel. Make it work. I'm so tired. But here's Jimbo. But I don't know. Is that in spirit of how many pieces can I take off of this and still have it via VCR? I feel like personally, I feel like the loading mechanism is a part of the VCR. I feel like doing away with that, while it does still function technically, and I could probably build something cool. Like, what if it was like a wall-mounted VCR? Like, you know those stupid CD players we used to have where you put the CD in the front of it and it would sit in it like that and spin that way. Remember when in 1999 when they had those like $8,000 CD players that were like that? I'm sure there are record players that do that too. I don't know how it would do that because gravity. No, it wouldn't work because of gravity. CD players though, we had CD players like that and it was stupid. Wouldn't it be cool if it was like that, where it was like a wall-mounted VCR and I just kind of chink. I guess you could mount any VCR on a wall, though. I'm losing focus. The point is, technically I could just remove this. And I do want to just order, I want to see if I can order like a pack of 1,000 VCR belts. You know what I mean? Like, I'm using rubber bands in here and it barely works. But I have a feeling if I just got belts, I don't think there's anything wrong with any of the motors. So if I just got the right belts, it would probably work fine. So I'm hoping I can find just bulk belts of all different sizes so I don't have to try to measure these out. I've already tried to find this exact model that the belts for this model, but none of the belt stores, I don't know, belt depots have this model listed. So I'd have to measure out all the freaking belts, and I really don't want to do that. So if I could just buy bulk belts, I'd be able to do whatever I want to, and I could remove this, and I could just place a tape in there, and it might run perfectly fine, and I could just take, like I was doing earlier. But is that in spirit of a VCR? Is it still a VCR if I take that out? It will still function. But will it be as cool? Will it be cooler? No, probably not. None of this is cool. It's a little cool. I think it's a little cool. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think it was cool. It's cool. Anyway, that's all. I know now that I broke it, but also I feel like it was... I can't say it for sure, but I feel like it was broken in the same way to begin with. Just to a lesser extent. I feel like there's one piece missing. Like, I don't mean this literally, but it feels like... Look how wrinkly my hands look because they're so dry. It feels like a piece fell out. Right? Like one little pin somewhere fell out. And now it just kind of doesn't work right. Right? Like holding the one thing away from the other thing. But now that that's gone, everything's kind of stacking up on top of each other. Not literally. Just that's kind of what it seems like. Maybe I did lose a piece. I definitely put this thing on its side earlier without thinking about that, and that spring is not on the floor, and therefore somewhere in here still, but not where I think it's going to be. Okay, that's all. Just wanted to... A lot of ground wires. And by a lot, I mean two ground wires. Just wanted to share that I know how I broke it now. Don't quite know how to fix it because the visualization of inside those things is a little too... I have to like draw it out. Ugh. I don't know. That's for next time. Bye.